It's my feel-good breakfast show.
So besides, obviously, our family, that new flat screen smart TV, maybe the couch, the fridge, the washing machine, dryer combo, that's what really makes our house a home. We work incredibly hard to afford these luxuries, and surely we do absolutely everything in our power to protect them. Well, luckily, with the right kind of household content insurance, we can keep our precious assets protected against all odds. And here to shed a little bit of light on the importance of insurance in our homes is Louis Muzangwa from Standard Insurance Limited. Louis, I want to say our previous chats have been pretty heavy. Yeah. I mean, we've covered some pretty intense stuff, which we've needed to do because insurance is so important. Now we're shifting gears. When we look at household content insurance, what is that specifically, and how does that differ from other kinds of insurance in that space?
Okay, so I'll try and give a very simple example of how we normally even try and explain it to almost any layman. So if you flip your house upside down, there are items that are going to fall over. So all those items, we consider them to be contents. There might be a few items that might not fall over. Let's say you've got a TV that is mounted to the wall.
I was going to say, so after spending an hour and a half mounting that guy myself.
So it's still considered contents, because now you say, what are the items that you would ordinarily take with should you sell your house? So those items that you take with, that's items we consider contents cover. So they're not part of the structure, or they are not permanently fixed. They can always be moved. So those constitute what is called contents cover. So all these items, couches, your clothes, your tables, furniture, your TV, your cell phones, radios, those are called contents.
So maybe the big question here, and maybe it's a simple question at that, why should I have content insurance, and will it cover against theft and damage?
Yes. So you need contents because should you be, unfortunately, be a victim of burglary, they come to steal. They don't come to steal the house. They come to steal what's inside the house, which is the contents, stuff that they can lift or load into a truck and go. That is, so you need that cover for theft. So you would be covered if you've got theft cover. You also have got, because damage can also happen that, let's say your roof, you could have insurance for the house. The roof in itself is blown away. Water comes into the house and everything, your electrical goods get damaged as well. Then you enjoy that cover. You need the cover. It's good to have, and it gives satisfaction because those are your valuables. Some of these gadgets are actually worth a fortune. Yeah. You know,
cell phones, laptops, because these aren't always in the house, but they are the contents of the house. Does household content insurance cover those specifically, and is it only when they're in the house?
So there are different situations. So these are what we call in the insurance all risk items. These are items that sometimes they're in the house, sometimes you take them away from the house. So when you have all risk items of this nature, you need to specify them to say this is what I have, and some of them are really of high value if you look at the kind of gadgets that we have now. So they are covered. If the loss were to happen in the house, they don't necessarily have to be specified because they're already part of the contents. But if you're going to take them away, and let's say you lose your laptop or your cell phone at the airport, so that's an extension of your contents cover.
If I don't have contents insurance at the moment, right now, what should I do?
You should get a quotation and get covered immediately. You should get cover. It makes sense. And what's also important is you should give value you should make an effort to try and establish the value of the items that you have. It's only when you move, you realize you've got so much items in the house, because if you've accumulated these things over time, you actually don't realize that there's so much items of value that you have. And it could be jewelry as well, which is quite expensive.
Completely, and each one of the things that we have mentioned has either an attachment to our daily operations. They're part of what make our lives easier. but there's also an emotional attachment, and I
Yes.
think that's ultimately where it comes into play, what matters most. You've given me personally now some food for thought, Louis. Thank you so much. Very interesting. I think the overriding lesson here is you've worked incredibly hard to be able to afford these items in your home. So take the next step and protect what actually matters most to you. And to get a quote, we made it pretty easy. You simply SMS INSURE, the word INSURE, to 31492, and the team at Standard Bank will get back to you with a personalized quote that matches your lifestyle and your needs. And as a nice little bonus thrown in with that SMS and the quotes, you stand the chance of winning a state-of-the-art Samsung Galaxy S10. Remember that all the terms and conditions do apply, and make sure that if you're going to keep it in your house or use it externally, that you get it insured in the right way once you do win it.
Get an insurance quote and stand a chance to win one of 6 Samsung S10 smartphones. Simply SMS the keyword INSURE to 31492 for a callback and quote, and you could be a winner.